Good evening, everybody. We are back with Scalar. Last time we didn't have a stream last week, so that was dumb. But hey, this week this is actually the final stream of the year. So it's a bit of an odd stream to do for a New Year's Eve sort of situation, but it's what we're doing, and let's just go. It's I know it's a weird game to play at the end of the year, but you know, I was saying yesterday that like yesterday's stream would have been a more conclusive final stream of the year. You know, the Tales of Legendia stream where actually we did an important chapter of the story, but now we're finishing the year with freaking Scalar. Not even like an important ending of Scalar, anything, just a random Scalar stream, but that's okay. That's alright. Still fun game. It's fun time.
Another fine flight.
I need
too much turbulence this time.
I need less volume on my headphones. I'm like, okay, that's a little bit better. You guys still get the same amount of audio, but that's fine. Okay, Leon. So enter evolution menu. What do we have? We have a bomb container. I mean, we can afford it, so we might as well buy it. I don't believe there's ever a reason to not buy the upgrades that you are allowed to get. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you just away. Greetings from Oh, you're in Knoxville, actually. Hey, yeah. You're spending time with your family, your friends. That's cool. That's great. I'm just here in my usual place. I'm not doing anything special, but again, I hope you're having a great time over there, with whoever you may be. Thank you for joining. It's actually been a while since we last saw you on one of my streams, so hey, welcome back. I guess I don't think you're actually meeting with a friend for New Year. Ah, okay, that's cool. That's nice. Yeah, I don't really have. Yeah, other than you, I don't think I have any friends outside of out of state. So, well, okay, I do have a friend that constantly goes to North Carolina, but he lives here. But you know, other than that, again, I hope you have a good time, and I don't think you've actually seen Scalar yet, other than like that one time where I showed you. So here's the game. It's a platformer. It's fun. It's not special, but it's fun, and I would be streaming at 60 frames per second if I could stream at 60 frames per second on non-HD consoles, but it doesn't work like that. And now that you have an Elgato, actually, I do know that streaming at 60 FPS on non-HD consoles, like even if you have an HD adapter, is not entirely doable, so you may have to look at some tutorials because you have a different device in mind, but still, you know, something to look forward to, keep track of if you do plan on streaming at 60 frames per second when you get down to business. Anyways, transform into Croc and use the cannon flower to shoot yourself to one of the islands. Press X to fire. Well, here's the problem: we don't have Croc yet, so let's go. You know, is Croc the what's the name of it? The crocodile from like the PS1 game. No, we don't have that one yet. Well, I'm dead. And it's okay, we got a checkpoint here. It's been a rough start. I've been trying to sleep since 5 PM, but it's just too hot. Ow. I'm sorry. I didn't realize Knoxville was so hot. Well, I mean, I suppose maybe it's actually not that cold over here either, so you know, it's a surprisingly warm end of the year around here. It's been raining like crazy, but the temperature itself hasn't actually dropped too much. Like I think we've had a couple of cold days, but nothing too severe in the past week or so. So that's nice. I think maybe there's an arena. Get this every once in a while. Okay. Oh, there's the Croc that I need to fight. Ow. Okay, so how do I fight this thing? Do I just hit it a lot? Yeah, I think we just hit it a lot. Alright. There we go. That was easy enough, doable enough. Gotta kill 3 more of those guys, and then we'll be able to become one of them. They'll never suspect a thing. Okay. Is there something I need to grab in here? Nope. Oh, there were some croakies or whatever the name of this collectible's up. Okay. Got up to 70 today, but more than that, the house I'm staying in via Airbnb had several heaters plugged in when I got here. The house's heat is on and I can't change it, and the comforters are all extra thick. Ah, I see. Now over here we only have the heat turned up to 70, so it's not gonna get any hotter than 70 unless the temperature itself gets hotter than 70, which it actually does. It goes up to 72 every once in a while. But I suppose it's a thing. What am I trying to say here? I don't know. Usually when it's too hot, I just put a fan on. But I'm not sure if you will actually have access to a fan in your situation. You know, in my own house, I would definitely always have a fan. But in someone else's residence, maybe that's not the case quite so much. Okay. Anyways. Okay, I'm not a fan of what this guy is doing right now. Alright. Okay, we just gotta hit him a couple more times. It's okay. See, he looks menacing, but he's really not that bad. There we go. Okay. I've dealt with all that. Now I'm considering just leaving the door open to let the cold air in from outside. Can't sleep while doing that, though, of course. Yeah. At the worst case scenario, I guess I would go to the local store, maybe not today, but you know, later, and invest in a small personal fan, and then just keep that just for yourself. Just have this small fan that you can carry everywhere whenever you go traveling again. I think we actually have one of those over here. If you were here and I knew you were gonna deal with the situation, I would have like gifted you a fan for Christmas, but it's not the case. No windows, by the way. Oof, that makes it even rougher. Ow, that's right. You can't lick lava. That's a bad idea. Okay, let's try that again, but this time without licking the lava. Okay. Alright, cool. Now let's not lick the lava. But I do need to look for one of those explodey things that I need to use the grind juice for. Don't worry about it. Oh, you have a fan. Okay, good. So that is one step towards a solution that you have attempted. Okay. Yeah, the tongue attack is generally more useful. I don't know why I don't use it more often. Okay, well, because it doesn't work on everyone. That's why. Perfect. Okay, I got more of these. Okay. Hitboxes are kind of weird. Oh, here we got... What the hell is that thing? Oh, Jesus. I don't like it. It's mean. It looks ugly. Okay. Is that like Tasmanian tiger? What the... But like, it's not a Tasmanian tiger. It's just some reptile creature. Because everything in here is a reptile creature. Okay, well here's this guy. Okay. Let's see. Here we almost got him. Yeah, we got him. Awesome. Okay. This game just now reminded me of some chameleon game on the N64. Main mechanic was your character's crazy flexible sticky tongue. Can't remember the name, but I want to play it now. I think I know what you're talking about. Like, I feel like I've seen this game this game that you're mentioning before. I guess if you need to look up the name, look up obscure platformers of the N64. You'll probably find it like that. Like, I think I once looked up like obscure platformers of the Dreamcast and found a couple of games that look interesting that I kind of want to try out someday. And I'm sure the N64 had more going for it than just like Nintendo first-party stuff like Super Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie. Okay. Ow. Alright. These enemies are a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with because I think they're just... Okay, there's two of them. I don't appreciate the duality in this situation. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I am dead. God damn it, I'm dead. Might have been called Kid Chameleon? Let me check. Okay, well... Feel free to look that up. Do we have to do that gauntlet again or just these spiders? I sincerely hope I don't have to do that gauntlet again. Okay, no, I don't have to do like this gauntlet again, but I will have to do the other one because I failed it. Okay. Chameleon Twist, that's what it was called. I'll have to look into it later. Yeah. That's, I feel like I've either seen gameplay footage or like screenshots at least of this game. Now that is N64s, and I know Nintendo 64 emulation is kind of not perfect. So you may be out of luck with actually being able to try it out, unless it actually emulates well. Which something tells me it probably doesn't. But hey, it's worth a shot, I suppose. You never know. You've just acquired a new transformation from the selection menu, and now we are on a bowl, a croc, I guess. It's got an eye-looking thing on it, even though it's just texture. Okay, and appropriately enough, it was indeed possible to twist your chameleon tongue in a big spiral around your body. I don't know why I remember that. Well. Okay, well, there you go. There's a detail. This thing looks like a bird, actually, now I look at it. Anyways, I guess we're playing Super Monkey Ball now. Okay, I can't run over... Can I attack in this form? I don't think I can attack in this form. The spiders killed me, god damn it. Alright. There we go. The chameleons hit bugs. Or something, I don't know. They probably do. I'm not a chameleon expert. Okay, use Croc to ride this special slide. We're gonna do a speed boost, a jump, and we activate the spikes. Okay, so that's how we attack. You just hold down R1 and you become a deadly wrecking ball. Okay, but you can't speed up while you have the spikes. Fair enough, that was my fault. Okay, let's see. Let's just keep going here. Alright. I hate to say it, but the ball transformation in Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures was better than this. Oh, spikes, never mind, this is better. Well, that was a quick convincement. Okay. If I stand completely still, they can't do anything as long as I'm in ball form. Okay. I think this is automatic. Alright. Wow, that's fast. Yeah, it's pretty fast. Alright, let's see. Now we can actually get on this thing. Do I need to do anything here? I can get some health. I don't need it, but I can get it. Okay. I believe there's actually an entire stage that you have to do just on this thing, which is kind of interesting. Okay, let's try and throw us over here. That is like an instant stop. Like, if your car has brakes like that, your car's probably worth a fortune. Okay, let's see. Okay. You know, I've never played Super Monkey Ball, but I guess this is the closest I'm gonna get to it. They just ran off the cliff. Okay, they'd rather die from that than from me. Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to not make a wrecking ball joke. As in a... a Miley Cyrus wrecking ball, not an Overwatch wrecking ball. I mean, Overwatch wrecking ball, I'm fine doing a joke for that. Right, the cutscene. Why was there a cutscene? Okay, roll through the 2 gates within the time limit. Press X to start. This almost feels like Yooka-Laylee mixed with a 3D Mario game. That's an interesting comparison. Okay, let's see. Wow, I fucked that up. Okay, what do we have to do again? I didn't actually read the instructions, I just looked at them. Okay, roll through the 2 gates within the time limit. Alright. Let's see. This is gonna be a challenge, as you can see. Okay. Okay, I think that... Can I not turn this thing like the other flower? Okay. Let's see. I guess that's it. I don't do anything else? No, he just said clear. Anything I can do on... Is this like a pinball table? A bit of Sonic Spinball too, yeah. Yeah, we got a little bit of Sonic Spinball going on right here, except it's 3D and still blue, just 3D. Okay. Guess I can't go through there though. Alright, roll to the 2 gates within the time limit. Okay, well, I need to activate my attack power thingy. I want to get this Crocus before I go through there. Can I just try again without things respawning? So we got 30 seconds left. We should be okay. Okay, we did it. I mean, this thing can go really fast, but it's also there's also a lot of obstacles in the way that's gonna make getting through stuff a little more difficult. Is there like a thing attacking me? I hear something. Okay, well, we're out of time. Okay, the items don't respawn, just the enemies maybe. I would give a 3D Sonic Spinball sequel a try. Yeah, it had an interesting concept, it just lacked polish, I suppose. Okay, this is... I guess this is the closest you're gonna get to a Sonic Spinball sequel. 3D sequel. Okay. Let's see. Missing one, there we go. There's gotta be one of those, things around here though. Those collectibles. Besides the Crocus or death. Prefer if that wasn't there either. Okay, whatever. There's like one thing left. Okay, whatever. You know what? It's okay. Let's try not to waste too much time. Yeah, I can get more Crocus there in different ways. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We're almost there. Okay, so I saw the collectible. I need to go back for it. That's what I was looking for. Alright. We have dropped no frames tonight, which is good news. We usually drop at least a couple of frames. Sometimes it gets really bad and we drop most of our frames. Well, not most of them, but like half of them. And it's not fun when that happens, but I guess tonight is not a bad night to stream. Okay, it was right here. I saw it. Maybe I didn't. It was the spinball thing. Okay, there's no way this one doesn't have it though. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, there's all these connectors that need to connect to something. Hold on. Okay, I think did I go through the gate? I think I went through the gate actually. And this is what happens if you underestimate Piranha Plant in Smash Brothers. Fair enough. Now, I'm very interested to see what the hell Piranha Plant is going to be all about. Remember, you can still get them. You just need to say that you're gonna do like a thing or something. I don't remember exactly the requirements for Piano Planet, but it's something that everyone that owns Smash currently can do. Okay. Down here. Skater can crouch or tuck up his legs while sliding or hanging on vines. Yeah, I know that. Okay. Are we done with the enemies though? That's what I meant to say. We're not done here because we still gotta go back and grab the... Alright, yeah, let me just clear the curse so I don't get distracted by like grabbing collectibles here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay, I think it stays on a lot longer than I thought it would. You just need to claim your gold points, which is automatic if you bought a digital copy. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. Let's see. Now I gotta go back to normal scaler though. Not the croc scale. Alright. So this is like the main appeal of the game right here. You just slide around and you like do things and it is fun. Yay. Okay. Now did I miss something? I don't know, I didn't have an opportunity to check both ways. But I hope I didn't miss anything. Okay. Anyways. Now, there's no way I'm not missing. Okay. These things feel conspicuous. Are they literally just here to be obstacles or are they hiding something? It's like lava fruit. Yo, this is a PlayStation 2 game with rail grinding? Yeah. Yeah, this was an extremely rare thing to see in the PlayStation 2. No other game ever did rail grinding on the PlayStation 2, I say. As we literally were just playing Sonic Heroes like a month ago and that had all the rail grinding you would ever need. And Ratchet and Clank. Ay. Even Jack and Daxter introduced rail grinding in the sequels. But yeah, okay. Roll through 2 gates within the time limit. Now I'm sure the first thing people think about when they hear rail grinding is probably like a Tony Hawk game or some other skating game. But I usually think of one of these platformers that I introduce rail grinding into the main mechanics. Is this like bad stuff? I guess I don't know what the deal with that is. Okay, whatever. Ran out of time, but that's okay. It's okay. We can do this again. We can just get... I should probably just get to the end first, and then try to get... Then go back to get the collectibles, actually. That sounds a little bit easier. Let's do that. Okay. But let's try not to... Okay. I'm bad at games, as you can see. Alright. Let's see. I am trying to complete this game 100%, by the way. I just need to get all of those like core things you see up at the top. Okay. I messed... Oh, hi. No, I didn't mess that up. That's exactly what I meant to do. What is this? Not the way to... Jesus Christ, what is this place confusing? Okay. So is this another one of your trading games? Seems to... Yeah, it's... Okay, this game is kind of in the middle. Because like when I first played it, I liked it. And looking back at it, I think I liked it just enough to not want to trade it in. So I'm giving it a second shot to like really reassure what my answer is going to be with this game. Is it going to be a game that I'm not going to want to play again in the future after this second playthrough, or is it something that I would like to keep later? And definitely a point towards making me want to keep this game is the fact that emulators don't run it very well. And by emulators I mean Dolphin, because EPCSX2 just I can't find a place to download Scalar for the PS2 emulator, because you know Emu Paradise is gone. They had it, but they don't have it anymore. They don't have anything anymore. And the other sides are not nearly as complete. Like, losing Game of Paradise was definitely a bad hit towards the emulation scene. Okay, but we'll manage, I think, hopefully. Alright, Dolphin, was this on GameCube? Yeah, this was on PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. Yeah, it was in all the original, like, quote-unquote, big systems of the 6th generation. Okay, there's the thing that I needed. Boom. So we got 2 more of those somewhere in this level. Gotta go grab. Got 1 egg. I'm pretty sure we're missing another egg, though. Okay, save your progress, sure. I actually did make a second save file before we started this stream, so we gotta save on game number 2. Okay. Did this game ever get a sequel? It did not. It's just Scalar. The original Scalar. It was made by A2M Games. They are now called Behavior Entertainment or Behavior Interactive. The reason they had to change their name is because if you know what A2M usually means, you can figure it out on your own. If not, then you know, just look it up at your own discretion. Now they're called Behavior Games, and they do. I have no idea what they do nowadays. They're still around. I just don't. I've seen their logos, the logo of their company, like probably not too long ago. So I think they might just work on you know, helping out other companies rather than doing exactly what they need to do. I mean, it's rather than doing their own games. Now, I will point out that back in the day, they're actually the ones that made the like the old PS1 and maybe even the PS2 era Looney Tune games, which the PS1 Looney Tune games in particular, I think are way better than you would think they are. But I've probably mentioned this before, but yeah, like the PS1 era Looney Tune games are way better than they have any right to be, honestly. I do actually want to stream like all of them at some point. Bugs Bunny, Lost in Time, Box and Taz, Partners in Time, the Sheep Raider is fucking amazing. Even the what's the name of it? The Looney Tunes Racing, like the kart racing game, is pretty good. So I suppose look forward to those at some point, though not soon though. Not. I'm actually maybe considering taking a quick break from streaming once we're done with Scalar and Tales of Legendia, because I've also been kind of like getting overwhelmed by my streams lately. Like I'm missing a lot of streams, and you know, it's mostly been for outside reasons, but you know, it's also been the thing that's just been like making me lose motivation a little bit. So I don't want to quit streaming, but I definitely do things. It's not like my job or anything. It's just a hobby. I think taking a break from streaming will definitely help me get back in the mood for streaming after a while. So yeah, I think obviously I'll have to mention that again in next week's Tales of Legendia streams, because not everyone watches the Tales of Legendia streams, and not everyone watches the Scalar streams. So I have to just point that out in every stream I do, or in an update video. That would be nice too. Should probably make that actually in general. But yeah, I think a quick break from streaming, maybe like a month or so, maybe even less, will help me get back in the mindset of streaming a little bit better. Now if this was my job, obviously I wouldn't be able to do that. But it's not my job, so it's okay. I can do that. Alright. Let's see. Well, you know what they say, absence makes the heart grow thunder. Yep, that's definitely a thing. Ow. Those things have more range than I would imagine they do. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how art blocks work, really. You need... When you're having an art block, you can force yourself to draw, and you won't have fun doing it. Or you can just take a break from drawing and then find inspiration again, and then you'll be back to drawing. Like as fun as it can be to draw, you can't draw all the time. It's not gonna work out. Okay, even if it was your job, you'd want a vacation eventually. Yep. And I'm sure big time streamers probably deal with that a lot too. Like actual, you know, like Germa and that's probably why Germa and Vinny. Well, okay, I think Vinny does stream every day. If not, then close to every day. But even then, that close to means that they have at least a day or two off. Yeah, because I can't imagine people that actually legitimately stream every single day, Monday through Sunday, without fail, and then stream for like several hours a day. Like probably like Fortnite streamers or like Overwatch streamers back when they were yeah, but back when Overwatch was a lot bigger, they probably, maybe even today, you know, they probably had to stream every day. Well, they didn't have to, but they chose to. And that can't be healthy. Can't be good for you to try to stream for that long. You probably just, even if you love the game and the community and your job, you're still just gonna get sick of it eventually. Anyways, did Mr. Scaler just say a joke? Weird, he's been silent up till now since I've been watching at least. He just kind of throws random jokes every once in a while, and none of them are good. I mentioned this in the previous stream. But I'll mention it again. Scaler, this game throws a lot of jokes. It tries comedy all the time, and it never succeeds. This game thinks it's funny. It's not. It is never funny. It's cartoony. It's got a nice you know, nice use of like squash and stretch and like the principles of animations, and the art style is nice and all of that, but actual, you know, verbal jokes and even non-verbal jokes, they don't work. This game is not nearly as funny as it thinks it is. So, you know, that's something to keep track of. It will try to make you laugh often, and it probably will never succeed. If it actually makes you laugh, I'm sorry, but you just have a bad sense of humor. Maybe one or two jokes won't be that bad, but most of them are going to be pretty bad. Oh no, so the character is like Bobster without the fourth wall breaking. Kind of. Yeah, he's like there's a slight story here. Like Scaler is you know, he started off as just Bobby. It was just like a normal kid that like his hair kind of looked like that already. But he was just a normal kid that like got kidnapped by like his school teacher or whatever, like school P, or maybe like a boot camp dude. And like he got turned into a lizard because there were like lizard people that were turning him into a lizard, and now he went into a portal, and now we're here. And then we also found Leon, who's like a lizard that lives here that like reminds Scaler of his dad, who left him as a kid, whose name was also Leon. So of course this Leon is Scaler's dad, Leon. But the fuck was that, game? You're not supposed to set me flying on top of the objective. You're supposed to put me on the objective. Anyways, so yeah, there's a slight story here. Yes. You just reminded me of why I dislike Pac-Man's Ghostly Adventures Incarnation. Are you implying Scaler is a Scaly? Yes. He calls himself a lizard freedom fighter, but yes, his life is all about lizards and trying to save the lizards and being a lizard now. So, yes, very much so. Scalar is a scaly. Okay. I don't have to tell him that, but I mean, I think this is the ultimate phase of a scaly actually becoming a reptile. Which, I mean, I like reptiles, they're cool. I kind of like, if we're gonna get into this conversation, I kind of like reptiles better than furries anyways. I mean, I don't mind furries, and I think I've talked in tandem about how much I like cat girls, but reptiles just kind of look cooler in general. Okay, anyways, I think we're done here. Do we need any more upgrades? Nope. He has transcended, yes. We can now leave the level. I would like to save, sure. I literally just saved. Why must save again? Just cause why not? It's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, now yeah, that's Leon, and then here's our method of transportation. It is also this method of transportation is also the only female character in the game. This is also a thing I pointed out in the previous stream. There were like concept art for female characters, but none of them actually made it in, other than this one. I don't even remember her name. It's just a flying creature. Okay, cool. I'll get you a copy of the Lusty Argonian Maid for your birthday. I've heard of that one before, and I can't remember where, but I have heard it. Okay. Anyways, let's see. I'm sure the furry and scaly community had a freaking blast when auras, or I don't know, AU apostrophe RA, auras were introduced as a race in Final Fantasy 14, because now you have the Mikotes, which are the cat girls, and you have the auras, which are like the dragon girls, and cat boys and dragon boys too. I mean, that is fine, but it made the community shut up in popularity. Okay, anyway, here's some artwork. You unlock this when you get all those core thingies. So here's Scalar being him, and now he's out, and he got beat up. Hey Jazz, your move career is over. Movie career, see? It's this guy tries to throw jokes. Rumbus, you're fired. Turbine, your bulldozer has blown a gasket. Okay. Might be a recurring joke in Elder Scrolls in general. Well, the only Elder Scrolls I'm even remotely familiar with is Skyrim, so yeah, if it's been around just like Morrowind or something, I wouldn't know. Okay. So you spend all your life studying this multiverse thing. Yeah, pretty much. As I think there was a joke here somewhere, and we kind of missed it. All right, let's see. Here's some more concept art. You can see like down on the bottom right. That's like a concept art for like a female lizard that again never made into the game. It's just weird. So it's a unusual design just to not have any female characters. But well, they do them, we do us. Okay, more sketches. I always like to show this because they're kind of cool. Yeah, the art side of this game again is pretty cool. I like it. Just like this Juggernaut enemy, or several kinds of Juggernauts. Speaking of multiverse, I'm thinking of going to see Into the Spider-Verse on New Year's Day. That's a great New Year's plan, because I tell you what, I watched that movie yesterday, as I mentioned to you, and it was really good. It's I think my favorite aspect of the movie in general is just the art style. I'm not sure how they accomplish that sort of style that the movie has, but it's got this thing where it constantly looks like a comic book panel while also still looking 3D, and it never quite, like, it doesn't ever look explicitly 2D, but it also looks very 2D inspired, except with Penny Parker and Peter Porker. You know, because those two are actually 2D. Like straight up, Peter Parker is just a Looney Tunes character, and then Penny Parker is stereotypical American trying to do anime situation. Anyways, here's Bobby, or concept art of Bobby. Here's what he actually looks like, you know, over on the left. That's what he looked like before he turned into a lizard. But here's what he could have looked like. I'm very glad they didn't go with the one on the right. That just looks emo and stupid. And the two on the left don't look that great either. The one on the third one looks alright. I wouldn't have minded that one, but I guess this one is a little bit better. I'd ask you if you'd recommend watching it in 3D, but I don't know if this dining style theater shows 3D films at all. I didn't watch it in 3D, but I can tell that movie was made for 3D. So if you do have the chance to watch it in 3D, go right ahead. There's so many shots in that movie that would benefit from a 3D look. The second kid looks like a Nickelodeon character from the late 90s. He looks like he comes from Rocket, like a rejected character from Rocket Power, yeah. That's dumb. Okay. Some research on like fauna and stuff. It almost looks like a SpongeBob world. Like SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom has concept art as well. I feel like this would fit right in that game. And then that just looks cool. That's actually a nice. We'll actually get to fight this boss fight later. I'll show it in the overworld. We won't actually get to go to it yet, but you know, it'll be there. There's like floating islands and like underwater caves. And then here's that thing again, but even cooler. They really like this one shot, I can tell, and I don't blame them. It looks really nice. Okay, turn back to the world map and go back to the main levels. We've been streaming for 42 minutes. I think we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. We do 2 levels and then we do a boss fight. And that'll be it. But anyways, here's that boss fight concept art that we were just looking at. We'll get to come here later. It's actually one of the really cool boss fights, so I'm looking forward to it, but it's also kind of annoying. So it's not all sunshines and rainbows, but it is cool. Okay, Altus, purchase camouflage ability, find egg 7, find egg 8, and collect 10 crystal gems. Okay, we can do that. Do it just fine. Let me get some water though before we continue onward. So the switching of worlds here almost feels like Ratchet and Clank switching to different planets, except it's all still the same planet, just different areas of the same planet or world. But again, really cool looking.
This is gonna be difficult. I can feel it in my bones. I can handle it. Right. Fortunately for you, I was able to pick up a few useful items and make some modifications to my old faithful Repidactyl here. Feed her enough cloakies and she'll give you camouflage ability. Camouflage?
I can't hear you.
So cool!
The music is louder than you. By like a lot. Okay. And I already adjusted the audio, so that's just the game. Okay, anyways. I enjoy unlocking concept art, but it's often disappointing as well because there's so much cool stuff that didn't make it into the final game. Yeah, that is definitely something I hate about concept art. It's like, oh my, this game could have had this cool things that just didn't happen. And it makes you wish for sequels that much more. It's like, oh, here's all the potential that this original game could have had, but didn't. Okay, camouflage, press R2 to be invisible for 8 seconds. You can now slip past enemies undetected. That's cool. But you're doing like a dog chasing your tail scaler. That don't work, man. You're not a dog. That don't, you can actually rip it off and it'll probably grow back later. But you know, that's just a different story. More health points, though. We die a lot in this game, so let's make sure we get some health points. Okay, Retro Studios' Donkey Kong games are full of amazing level artwork that never got finished. Yeah, I think the worst offender though that I've ever seen of concept art that didn't make it into a final product is full concept art of a game that never got released. The game Monster Knight was gonna be an Insomnia Games like an Insomnia Games 3D platformer before Ratchet and Clank. Like this was, you know, back when the okay, this looks really cool. Back when okay, I'm having a hard time here. Back when what am I trying to say? Before Ratchet and Clank, and when the PS2 was just announced, and Insomnia Games had to figure out what to do after Jesus Christ. After Spyro, they went with they did a couple of concepts. Like they had 2 other concepts before this one. One was literally just called like Girl with Sword. Like that was the concept name of the product. It was just gonna be a platform where you play as a girl with a sword. And that evolved into something else, or vice versa. Something evolved into Girl with a Sword, and then that evolved into Monster Knight. Now Monster Knight was gonna be like you play as this sort of like cat-looking character, and she could collect monsters like how in Ratchet and Clank you collect weapons. In that game you would like collect monsters, and the monsters could be turned into weapons. And you would use these weapons not only to fight, but also to platform your way around places. And like there's concept art for that game that that Insomnia Games gave to IGN. Like yeah, so it's Pokemon if Pokemon was a platformer kind of. But yeah, like, just look it up if you want. Monster Knight. Like they gave the concept, like the design bible. That's what it's called. They gave it to IGN of all people. Of all companies, and you know, they released an article of it, and like I'm glad we got Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank is definitely one of my favorite platformers of all time, really. But I really wish they would have also tried to do Monster Knight later. Like the concept of it looks so cool, the characters look so cool, so stylish, and Insomnia Games does not quite do games like that anymore. They mostly do here's for the camera. They mostly just do more serious games these days, really. They just did, of course, Marvel Spider-Man, but you know, that was a really cool game, a really successful game too. But you know, I kind of miss the old, some of the older games that they used to make. And if they ever want to go back to a concept, I feel like that one would be the one. Now they can't really go back specifically to Monster Knight because they don't have much the concept anymore. So I guess it never got trademarked or anything, so they could technically do it again, just start over.
Now that's sent a really big chill up my spine.
Okay, I'm not paying attention to the game because I'm thinking of a different game that never happened. But whatever. There's some platformer we can do now. Okay. Anyways, I think I would literally cry if I saw the concept art and beta builds of Paper Mario Sticker Star back when it was intended to be a real Paper Mario game. Man, that would suck. Now the enemies in this game incapable of jumping. Now that you point it out, I think you're right. They can lunge at you, but they can't jump. And then they can also kill you very easily. Okay, hold on. Ow. I mean, I can just... Do I have to fight this thing? I'm gonna try to fight this thing, hold on. No, I don't... Okay, no, I can't fight this one. I'm just gonna kill myself real quick. But yes, it appears that the enemies in this game cannot jump. Alright. So let's see. I mean, that's kind of convenient because then it makes platforms, makes the height advantage, just be that one that much more powerful. Okay. That thing was annoying to kill. Okay. This is like turret enemies aren't particularly better. Alright. Now let's see. Let's go ahead and jump around here. Ah, sneaky. They've safely partitioned platforming and combat areas. Yeah, that's convenient. Very convenient. Okay. Okay, some of those are fake. Jesus, that's mean, game. It's real mean. But I got some health on me, so that's okay. Okay, let's see if we can just sneak past this guy. Alright, see, we're completely safe as long as we're not on the same plane as the enemies. This level has an interesting concept of like turning reality on and off. It reminds me of that one level in Klonoa, in the original Klonoa, where like you could, like it would turn into daytime and nighttime, like every couple of seconds, and they would have different platforms depending on what time of day it was. Yeah, it's kind of like that, except yeah, a bit more permanent. Saves the programmers from having to account for the y-axis in enemy AI. You know, that's true. Okay, that's mean, game. I actually died as I picked up health. That's just dumb. Okay. Do I even have to worry about fighting all these people? Can I just, like, go? I think I can just go. Alright, well, whatever, we did it. So anyways, because we're actually not, because I'm actually going to be working all day tomorrow. And my mom's going to be working as well. We actually ended up just, we ended up doing the New Year's dinner tonight instead of tomorrow. So we just made some a turkey breast, mac and cheese, and asparagus. An interesting combination, but I think it worked out. The turkey breast, you know, because it's just really the two of us mostly, so there's no need for an entire turkey. We also don't have the patience to make an entire turkey just for what little we have to do. Okay, those things are a little bit dangerous. But okay, this is gonna be a little bit difficult. I need to focus for a second. Okay, all the way back here, god dang it. Okay, checkpoints are starting to become less generous. Alright, ever had a one-up collide with you as you're falling into a pit? Not as far as I can remember, but I'm sure it has happened in other games. Okay. Well, yeah, we did that dinner, and that's just what we're gonna also have for lunch tomorrow. So hey, you know, for some of us that don't get to take a break during New Year's, because I actually have to work New Year's. Like January the 1st, I'll be working. I don't want to, but I have to. That's kind of how it works sometimes. My mom gets to have the day off because she doesn't work at a supermarket. But okay. Okay, do I have to do something else before I can mess with this? What do I need to do something special to the Switch, or do I need to just electrocute it? Okay. Did that work? No. Oh, it gives. Oh wait, that's why we can turn into a bomb man. I need to remember about this. Like I completely forgot we actually had the ability to turn into this guy over here. Okay, this is probably not the most optimal solution right now, though. Oh, hi, there's a set of platforms here that I didn't see before. Okay, we can use this and get back somewhere. Oh, this is back to the beginning. No, it's not. Never mind. I thought it was the beginning for a second. Okay, nonetheless, let's take care of this. Okay. Well, yeah, I hereby dub this creature the Bombino. I don't even remember what it's called, so sure, let's just call it the Bombino. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, creature over here, not particularly. Place this over here. It's exploding. I see bombs work against that just fine. That's what I had to do. But I have to be quick. Or maybe I can just bowling ball it from here. What even is the name of this thing? Objectives. Purchase camouflage ability. Saves, options, map. Change floor. Nope, I can't check the name of this thing over here, so I'm... whatever. Okay. Let's just keep going with the Bombino. It works fine. It's a functional name. There's no problems with it. Okay. I'm sure the original name was kind of stupid anyways. Okay. Can I destroy this one? Okay, I can destroy that guy. And destroy myself in the process. Well, that's fine. I got what I needed. I don't need anything else. Ow. I don't even want to deal with these people. Alright, let's see. What the? Okay, now note to self, this thing literally cannot go to plan. Go like in the air, or it will explode. Let's see. Zoom the camera out a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. There's a lot better now that I remembered I had this thing. Alright. Now you can only transform as to one creature per level. And which creature you'll be able to transform into is entirely up to the game and its puzzles. So, you know, in here we get to be Bombino, in the previous level we get to be Croc or whatever the name was. And there's 3 more transformations. So, you know, we'll get to mess around with them eventually. Okay, now I can actually destroy these things. Let's see. Okay, I just need to there we go. So I've been seeing a lot of crab emojis lately. Can you guess what it means? I mean, it looks like a crab to me, but I don't know. The new emote that people are just excited to use. That might be it. Let's see. Okay. But no, I've actually not seen that recently. But then again, I don't really check that often. Ow. Alright. Anyways, I'm trying to think of any crab-related news lately. I can't think of any. Okay. When you see an all caps statement surrounded by crabs, it's a reference to that Crab Rave music video. I've not heard of any crab raves, I've only heard of bird boxes lately, and yeah, people didn't like that one too much. Okay, so do we have any extra platforms back here before I proceed? Doesn't look like it. Well, we may proceed over here. I should probably do this as Scalar and not Bombino. And also try not to kill myself in the process. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess those guys don't like it when it's nighttime or whatever. Okay. I do not like this one. You know what? Hold on. Can I just cheat my way in here? Now that I know these people literally can't go upwards. I mean, what's they going to do? Can't do anything. Alright, yeah, we won. Okay. Now I was super confused the other night when Vinny's Mother Tree stream was practically raided by crabs. That's fascinating. Also, yeah, I remember he did play Mother Tree, and that's cool. I didn't actually watch it because my knowledge of Mother Tree is basically limited to it didn't get released in America. That's all I know about Mother Tree. I know it's supposed to be like super sad, but you know, I can't really ask for too much knowledge of Mother Tree when I don't even know the story of Earthbound. You know, just the original Earthbound, which I hear may be streamed soon enough by someone. So hey, looking forward to that. Okay, but I forgot. Vin himself helped to spread this joke, like with the gift saying, Final Fantasy Remake is never coming out. Ah. I see. So he did help in the mimification of the crabs, which I'm not surprised by. I can't see. I think Vinny helps in the mimification of a lot of things. Okay. Now, if you get hit by your own bombs, you don't take damage, but you do get stunned. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We actually only got 3 of these collectible thingies, so I feel like I'm missing something. But maybe I'm not, I don't know. That was weird. This game is weird, actually. The way it handles collectibles isn't entirely consistent. Again, it tries to be funny, but it just never really does it. Honestly, I think the closest this game has ever gotten to being funny is the opening animation, because of Captain Bootleg or Bootcamp or whatever his name is, or Commander Bootcamp or sorry, I don't even know the guy that like got really mad because they kept confusing his name for like other names. Anyways, we need to use camouflage in here. Use camouflage to fool the trapper. You can obtain camouflage upgrade from Leon, which means if you don't have enough money here, you're gonna be in trouble. I didn't mean to use that, but you know what, that's okay. Let's see. If you're going by the mud, you can't actually go normally or you'll get eaten by that thing. Can't do anything against it either. You can make it go away for a little bit with the electric shock, but that's all you can do. Does he always get caught off in the middle of that wink animation? I think he does. So look forward to that. We're going straight upwards. That's not how physics works. It's not how physics works at all, but whatever, I'll take it. Okay, now we're going fast. This game likes to speed up really quickly. He might not be Sonic, but he definitely wants to look like and be like Sonic. Okay. Ow. Well, we made it though. Okay. Hey, it's me, Mr. Sneakman. Today I'm gonna be the ass. Yep. Okay. Mr. Sneakman does not get to be sneaky today. He gets to go to the graveyard today, which ain't particularly sneaky. Okay, he's quite. Now that guy was real sneaky. Okay. There's all kinds of sneaky people around here. Let's see. Any anything else around here? Can I do anything against that? I can't make him go away. No, I can't. That don't work. Never mind. I have a mistake. Okay. Mr. Sneak Man does not care if you've sneaked past him before. Okay, I need to like be out of the way of this thing. Alright. Oh, yeah, it's an instant that you don't get like a little timer telling you, hey, you're gonna die if you don't like get out of here soon. No, you either camouflage your way around or you die. It's the one from Conker's Bad Fur Day all over again. Yep. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, that's okay. We'll manage. There we go. Now, I need to point out that while I have not played Conker's Bad Fur Day, I have seen playthroughs, at least one, of Conker's Bad Fur Day. So, I don't remember everything about it because it's been a minute, but I do know I've seen it, and I'm sure I'll remember it if I see it. Okay. I've not seen too much of Conker Live and Reloaded though. Like I've seen gameplay footage of Conker Live and Reloaded, like the Xbox remake, but I haven't actually played the whole game. Played the game myself or seen a full playthrough of it. Okay. Can you feed bombs to those things? We can make them go away if we feed them bombs. Which really only helps in so you don't run into them when you're going around here. And so yeah, I can hit the molar load directly, and it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, some enemies around here are invincible. Some creatures around here are just unreachable, like that guy over there is just minding his own business, being menacing but not actually doing anything. Okay. Ow. That's okay. Yeah, so I can make these guys go away temporarily. Make my life a little bit easier. But not super easy. Okay. Well, it's fine, we made it. Oh, a giant water snake just for level decoration. Sure, why not? Yep, it's not like it hasn't been done before. You've seen giant decorative snakes all the time. Okay, so when these guys are like that, you can't kill them. Now I know. Now you can fit these swarms over here or something. Yeah, like that, this guy right here, you can fit in bombs. There's dead now. Okay. I can get this collectible that he had hidden under his belt or whatever. Okay. Let's see. Now, I think this game does actually have a bunch of other like giant creatures that you never get to interact with. You just get to see them. You got water snakes in this level. Yeah, that guy over there. I think some other levels have just giant flying creatures. Omeno's tiny walk animation and the little noise when he throws bombs makes him extremely cute. Yeah, he's a cute little fella. I mean, he looks like a scarecrow when you look at him from up front, but you know, it's not just about the face. Sometimes it's just about the animations and what the character looks like in action. And the sound effects are particularly cartoony with this guy. Okay. I think Scalar himself is a bit too skinny to be cute. Like he doesn't. He's way too slanky, too Waluigi-like, I suppose. No, not really. He's not Waluigi-like at all. He's just slanky. There are more than one slanky people in the world, but there's only one Waluigi. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, he's just too slanky. I like that word, yeah. Okay. I don't want to say it used often, but it's the word that I think would describe this situation. But oh Jesus Christ, these things are way too close for comfort. I remember puzzles involving these things are not gonna get fun later. I think this game stays consistently fun, but it never becomes more fun than how it starts. So there's some trivia for you. Well, not really trivia, just that's how the game is. Can I go over there? Oh, there I can go over there. Well, let me throw bombs instead. It's like half flanky, half stanky. Yeah, this is slanky. Okay. Oh, but there is a bomb over the bomb shelter thing over there. Okay. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch. Jesus Christ. Okay. Try that again. Do I have to blow it? No, it's still there. Let me just go pick it up when I'm ready. Okay. No, don't. Please don't. God damn it. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit difficult, as you can see. I wish I could grab items by throwing bombs at them, but I don't think it works like that. Okay. Let me see if I can just throw bombs at these people, though. Maybe it'll make them go away just long enough. Hey! I don't like this level. So stupid. Can I jump before I get eaten? Okay, I can jump before I get eaten. I just can't, when I fall back down, it'll be my doom. Alright, on. Okay. If I don't do it now, I'm... Shit, okay. Can I stay here? I can stay here. Can't move out of here, though. Alright. Okay. Let's just go. Let's try not to get hit by one of these things, because now I need to go over there. Okay. Okay, now we open the door, now we just need to go through. Probably be a little bit easy if I go over to the left here, because they're not patrolling this side quite as much. Okay. Now, I'm not entirely sure how camouflaging doesn't actually make the things be able to look at you, considering you're still touching the ground. Okay, well, this guy is just here. I'm gonna place this bomb right here. When you're ready to explode, thank you. Alright. Anything else around here? Don't think so. Okay. Get that. Okay, is that guy gonna come over here? Yes, he is. I have to hurry it up. Is there anything else around here before I... Yes, there is. Now here's where the, all the collectible things are coming in. There's probably gonna be a lot of these. Maybe it's some that I even missed. But, I guess I would increase the stream's length a little bit. Okay, nothing else over there though. We got 6 of them, so we're missing 4. We're more than halfway. I pressed the right. I thought I had camouflage. Apparently, I did not. I don't have camouflage. Okay. I think I'm finally starting to get the get sleepy again, so I'm gonna try again. Good night. See you later. Okay. Well, good luck. Hopefully, you'll be able to sleep and not be stuck on like I am, because I'm stuck here. Be stuck on being too hot, I meant to say. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. We only really have to like one more level here to do. Just the incoming boss fight, and then that'll be it for tonight. Ow. There we go. Any more bombs? The exploding thingies around here? I don't think so. Okay. I think we actually have to go all the way up there. By the way, I believe I saw a vine going up there, so that'll be cool. Or maybe it's this one in here. Maybe it's probably that one actually. Let's see. Before we go on, is there anything spawn back here? I don't think. Oh, actually, yes, it did. That's the obvious path, but that's the not so obvious path. Okay, let's go over here then. There we go. Okay, well, at least we're not getting hit by anything now in this level. Well, as soon as we go up, we're gonna get hit by this thing and then this guy. Okay. Okay, I'm not timing this correctly. Let's see. There we go. Anything else around here? Any more collectibles? Probably not, because we just grabbed one, but still. Okay, it doesn't give me enough time to actually grab a grab enough energy to make a bomb. But I guess it's fine as long as we don't immediately need a bomb. And as long as I don't keep accidentally pressing L2 instead of ow. Instead of R2, which is what I meant to press, just camouflage. Okay, we got 8 of them already. Okay, so we just need 2 more. Alright. So we're also at 1 HP. So we need to make sure we're careful. Okay, now I can stop. It actually gave us enough time to get a bomb. Okay, well there's that guy over there. Let's see. We hit him once, hit him twice, hit him 3 times, and that's the jackpot hit. But now those guys are just over there being dickwads. I don't like dickwads. Okay. I don't know what you do have infinite bombs, so like they could have probably put a limit here so you wouldn't be like super overpowered, but they figured, no, you know what, it's more fun. It's more fun if he is fucking unstoppable. And indeed it is. I think with some limitations this game wouldn't be quite as fun as it is. Well, it is fun, so you know, it's okay. Okay, there's no way this guy wasn't hiding anything. Or maybe it's because I have to go to the platforms that would activate once I press this switch. Nonetheless. Oh hi, there's bombs now. Well anyways, before we do that though, let me check if there's anything else spawned back here. Just in case, you never know, it might happen. There's a moving platform over there. Other than that though, nothing else down here. Okay, so it's just that thing. And make sure I'm far enough for it not to get hit, because I still have only 1 HP. Which ain't ideal. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely on the lookout for those last 2 little collectibles I need to get. Okay. Well, here we are. Let me just see if I can explode this whole field. Or not really. Okay. There we go, now I can explode the whole field. Is this a gauntlet or is this just here? Can I explode this? Can I do anything with you? Are you just decoration? You're just decoration, okay. Oh, there's nothing else to do here. I guess we just go. This just so you can see the entire level, except not really, because it's the camera doesn't control super well. Let's see, there's the looking around button. Yeah, you can kind of see it, and you can see the whole landscape. So So it's a cool shot, but I feel like the fog is making it a little bit difficult to appreciate in its full capacity. Okay. Let's see. We're going way fast. Like the screen is shaking rapidly because of how fast we're going, and now we're dead. Ow. Oh, whatever. Already lost 1 point of health before even going into the Mr. Bones' wild ride, but that's okay. I can still get on Mr. Bones' wild ride, even if we're slightly injured. Okay. Ow. Jumped way too early on that one. The scaler does not jump particularly high on this, so you need to account for that. Okay. Let's see. Guess we can just try again. Get the crocus ring this time, or the coops, or whatever these things are called. You don't actually need to grab like all of them, but you know, it's convenient to grab as many of these as possible. Okay, we're done with the level. We're still missing 2 of those things, so I might have to backtrack for a little while. You're trying way too hard to be like Jack and Daxter right now, Scaler. That is way too much effort. Okay, sure, let's save our progress. So, yeah, I think I wanted to go ahead and backtrack around for a little bit here, so, feel free to, if you're on YouTube, feel free to skip ahead. If you're on Twitch, feel free to tune out for a little while, because I'm gonna be here for a minute. Okay. Except not really, I don't want to do this right now. Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna do one or two things. I want to go ahead and find them on my own time. Not actually grab them, just find where the collectibles are, and then the next stream will start off by showing off where they are. And if not, then I'll just grab them and show off the concept art that we will unlock from them on the next stream. Though it would be more complete to show off where exactly they are. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I don't have the patience to do this right now, though. Like, I remember this being a thing that I would normally do in this game, and I would just like, you know, it would take me like half an hour to 40 minutes to finish a level, and then I'd be missing like 1 or 2 of those core things, so I would have to backtrack to the entire level again just to find them, and I don't want to do that. And I want you guys to have to slog through that as well. So we'll just go do the boss fight, and then I'll figure out what's going on the next week. Okay. So for now, let's just go ahead and do this. Luger's Henchman. Defeat Dragon Guards and find egg number 9. We can do that. I guess that's Luger. I don't remember the name of all these people. I just know they have names. Leon, you look a lot more capable than us, but whatever.
Well, you survived your little playdate.
Survived? I thrived.
Indeed, so it would appear.
I'm more than meets the eye.
Well, playtime is over.
Bring it on!
See, these jokes just don't have any kick to them, man. Whatever. It's almost insulting how unfunny these jokes are, honestly. Whatever. Yeah, does want me to do anything? No, I'm actually just scalar on this one. Okay, so I just gotta wait for him to do his slide thing and then crash into the wall. Alright, we can do that. That's easy. Oh, she's switching it up. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me go and heal first while he's still stunned. Okay. 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 Okay, now he's low enough health so we can do this twice. Let's try 1, 2, and 3. See, predictable patterns, we can do it. Okay, there's 1, 2, and there's 3. So there's one guy. But it ain't over yet. Now we gotta keep going here. Actually can only go sideways now, so... Okay. This looks really cool though. Yeah, and it's actually again running at the consistent 60 frames per second, except the cutscenes. The cutscenes run at 30 frames per second, but the fight itself goes at 60. Okay, now what's this guy's pattern? Let's see what is it going to do. Okay. I think we have a chance to hit him after he does that jump attack. Okay, yeah, well, that's our chance to hit him. Alright. Is he making fart noises whenever he falls? That's just dumb. Okay. Yeah, I got your pattern down. Yeah, he's making fart noises every time he falls. That's just dumb. Okay, we got one more guy up there. Let's see. Now, is this actually doing checkpoints every time I finish one of these guys, or do I have to fight all of them consecutively? I might actually have to fight all of them consecutively if I fail. Let's make sure we get this guy's pattern down real good. Okay. I'm pretty sure Bobby's from Boston. It sounds like he's from Boston. Okay, can I hit him now? Yeah, okay, so I gotta wait for him to finish doing his breathing attack. Yeah, I can't hit him while he's here. Oh, well, this one we're just gonna have to be patient with. Okay. I mean, if I get behind him, he can't do anything. That's we're just cheesing the shit out of that boss fight now. I'm not gonna make it harder on myself just for the sake of a challenge. No, I'm doing this. Okay. You keep saying that you haven't hit me once. Okay. And that guy over that flying creature back there is trying to hit me, but he's not doing a good job at it. Okay. Now we just gotta... I think they completely failed to notice this. You can cheese this so much. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I think you're supposed to be jumping over these. But they forgot to make it so you had to jump. They're trying to actually approach me now. Nope. Okay. There you go. So how you guys doing today? You're doing a good day at work or life or whatever? Well, that thing's just scared now.
Jazz,
Bear.
your movie career is over.
There we go, that's that concept art.
You're fired. Turbine, your bulldozer has blown a gasket.
Yeah, we already saw these jokes and none of them are funny. Now, it does have a unique dance for every egg though, so I guess that's a nice bit of effort that they put on. They gave the game a good amount, but yeah, his wink gets cut off every time.
If the baby's a boy, let's name him Bobby. What do you say, Leon? How's Bobby for a name?
Leon? Hello? Leon!
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, but where were you? I mean, you were really zoning out there.
Some forgotten memories were coming back to me.
Ah, forgotten memories, huh?
Many years ago,
that a
I
joke?
was a guest in Luger's torture chambers. He wiped out my memories. I haven't put them all together yet, but it's just a matter of time. Ever since you've been around, I've started coming back.
Great. Happy for you.
That
But could
this
you
creature has
focus
chairs on,
flying
like
with
it has
no
chairs
limitations or
installed.
safely on the ground?
I think I missed a joke there too, but I'm sure it wasn't funny anyway, so it's okay. Alright, well. Again, this kind of streams are turning out to be a lot shorter than I think they are. That I thought they would, because I thought these levels were like an hour long, but I guess they weren't actually that long. Only like half an hour to 40 minutes. But at the same time, it's kind of late already. I don't want to stick around for too long, so I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. The final stream of the year. It is officially December 31st here where I am. It's 12:40 a.m. Therefore, you know, December 31st. It is, I guess as we have nothing else to do here, let's reflect back on the year. This was an okay year for streaming, I would say. Not a great year, because especially towards the end, I did miss a lot of streams. And even before that, I've had a couple of weeks where it was just really bad for streaming. But I am getting better at not necessarily at streaming in general, but at understanding OBS and the devices that I'm using for streaming. So hopefully, you know, this coming year we won't. I can't hope that we'll have more and better streams. You know, you always hope that's going to happen, but at least I do have a more realistic goal of not having quite as many technical difficulties on this coming year. Now I understand the limitations of emulators better, so I know to use emulators as a last resource more than the main resource, if the if the physical copy is available and ready. Again, I did upgrade my computer, so we've got more options to stream now than just games directly from PC. And you know, I'll be able to stream with more capacity with this newer, improved computer. Well, it's not the whole computer is new, but the graphics card is. You know, I'm trying to get a grasp of what I want to accomplish on each stream, depending on the game. Streams are getting kind of shorter lately, I suppose, but I think I'm trying to focus less on the amount of time and more the goals accomplished on each stream. And again, that's gonna depend, it's gonna vary greatly from game to game, but something I'll try to look forward to. But again, I did mention earlier that I'm probably gonna be taking a break from streaming, so I'm gonna try to get Scalar and Legendia done as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible. I do still want to have that one-off Elsort stream showing off Lobby, but other than that, I'm gonna focus as much as I can on Scalar and Tales of Legendia. And like, if I finish Scalar before Tales of Legendia, I'm gonna go ahead and stream Tales of Legendia. I'm gonna try to stream Tales of Legendia Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, just so I can get it done quicker. So I can get this ideal break of mine started as soon as possible. And then, you know, hopefully be able to get back into the mindset of things with a fresh start. You know, after taking a break, maybe find a bit more focus, think of some better ideas of what I can do to make streaming safer. You know, as it's by safer, I mean make sure it happens more often. And maybe just improve the general streaming experience. Find some devices that will like allow me to stream 60 FPS on PS2 games or something like that. And yeah, anyways, I hope you guys will have a great New Year's. I hope you enjoyed my streams this year and look forward to the streams next year. And generally, I hope you have a good one. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. And so here says goodbye. Hollow Play 45.